Welcome to the video about content curation produced by the Project Curry, Content Curation at School, Tools and Methodologies for Teachers. The Project Curry provides teachers with tools, procedures, and methodological guidelines to carry out content curation activities at school, supporting them to make students acquire information literacy. In this video we will explain what content curation is, what it means, where does it originate, the concept of participatory culture and the best-known theoretical models. Content curation is the process of gathering information relevant to a particular topic or area of interest, usually with the intention of adding value. The expression is not new, and was born in the artistic and cultural field. The theme mainly develops within the professional digital librarians community. Museums and galleries have curators. There are also curators in specific archaeological contexts and in the world of media, for instance the DJs of radio stations tasked with selecting songs to be played over the air. In the sense of taking care of digital content, the concept was first used in 2009 by Rohit Bhargava. In his blog entry manifesto for the content curator, the next big social media job of the future, Bhargava claims that in a future where content on the web doubles every 72 hours, a new category of professionals is needed. Information overload disorients us and makes it increasingly difficult to find the information we need. We need to separate information from noise. In the abundance of online content, the ability to find, make sense and share the content we need becomes crucial. Howard Rheingold calls infotension, or information plus attention, a combination of attentional discipline and information handling tools, a method for turning information overload into knowledge navigation. Since we are living in a continuous flow of information, we must know which are the most accurate, reliable and important ones for us, preserving ourselves from an overload of useless or misleading information. Otherwise, we lose control over the flood of information that comes to us every day from technological tools of all kinds. In the uninterrupted cascade of information, misinformation and fake news, we need to find that tiny piece of useful information without being overwhelmed or lost in the vortex of uselessness and nonsense. Through social tools everyone can share any kind of information. A participatory culture is a culture with relatively low barriers to artistic expression and civic engagement, strong support for creating and sharing one's creations, and some type of informal mentorship whereby what is known by the most experienced is passed along to novices. A participatory culture is also one in which members believe their contributions matter, and feel some degree of social connection with one another. Web 1.0 was based on the paper document model and the top-down transmission of knowledge, where an elite of people produces and disseminates information and is responsible for the data organization process, in a producer-consumer dynamic. In the Web 2.0, with the advent of social media the process is reversed and becomes bottom-up. It is the user who processes the information into categories. The consumer also becomes a content producer. In this new perspective, the user becomes a prosumer. There are some theoretical models at the basis of content curation. One of these is the DIKW pyramid, a hierarchy that represents the structural and functional relationships between data, information, knowledge and wisdom. Data are the symbols or signs, which cannot be used until they are transformed into a usable format. Information consists of data that has been assigned a meaning and a structure, which makes them usable. Knowledge is structured and processed information that can be applied in action. Wisdom is integrated knowledge, which guides action and allows judgments to be made and decisions made, even on an ethical level. Capturing knowledge is just a first step. To take control of our learning process, we need a continuous process of seeking, sensing, making, and sharing. Rohit Bhargava describes 5 models of content curation. Aggregation. There is a flood of information online and Google can only give you a best guess at the most relevant. But there are millions and millions of pages returned for any search result. Aggregation is the act of curating the most relevant information about a particular topic into a single location. This is the most common form of content curation. Distillation. The idea behind distillation is that adding a layer of simplicity is one of the most valuable activities that someone can undertake. Distillation is the act of curating information into a more simplistic format where only the most important or relevant ideas are shared. Elevation. Elevation refers to curation with a mission of identifying a larger trend or insight from smaller daily musings posted online. This can be one of the hardest forms of content curation because it requires more expertise and analytical ability on the part of the person or organization during the curating. Mashup. This term is often used in the context of music to describe the growing trend of taking 2 or more pieces of music and fusing them together. Mashups are unique curated juxtapositions where merging existing content is used to create a new point of view. Taking multiple points of view on a particular issue and sharing it in a single location would be one example of this type of behavior, and could be used to describe the sort of activity that takes place every day on Wikipedia. Chronology. One of the most interesting ways of looking at the evolution of information is over time, and how concepts or our understanding of topics has changed over time. Creating a chronology is a form of curation that brings together historical information organized based on time to show an evolving understanding of a particular topic. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, add a like and subscribe to the channel. If you want to know more about content curation, check out all the videos made by the Curry Project. Visit the project website, www.curryproject.net.